Coronation Street troublemaker Grace Vickers could be set to meet her maker in upcoming scenes on the ITV soap as Aggie Bailey makes a concerning discovery about the mother of her granddaughter. Grace, played by Kate Spencer, has caused trouble for the Bailey family since the moment she stepped foot onto the cobbles of Coronation Street. As well as making Michael Bailey, Ryan Russell, believe a child she was a nanny for was actually his, she ended up falling pregnant with his child and has blackmailed Aggie, Lorna Laidlaw, and Ed Bailey, Trevor Michael Georges, to get what she wants. However, she could end up dead during next week's episodes of the ITV soap as she makes a proposition to the grandmother of her baby, Glory. The drama kicks off when Grace tells Bernie Winter, Jane Hazelgrove, about a sofa Michael's parents have bought for her new home. Needing to make some money, the mother of one tells her neighbor she can have it for a knockdown price, to which Gemma Winters, Dolly Rose Campbell, mother accepts. As the furniture gets placed into the brown winter house, Aggie realizes it's the sofa she and her husband had bought. Confronting her granddaughter's mother, the nurse asks her what the hell she is playing at and discovers Grace wants money. Unwilling to accept how selfish the troublemaker has been, the Bailey matriarch tells Grace she won't be babysitting for her again. Needing to take a break from the realities of being a mother, Grace later goes for a drink with Bernie at the Christmas market. However, with no babysitter on hand to look after Glory, she ends up leaving the baby at home to fend for herself whilst she goes out. At the same time, Ed urges his wife to make peace with the troublemaker as she is going to be a part of their lives regardless of whether they want her to be or not. Finding the mother of her granddaughter at the Christmas market, the Bailey matriarch apologizes for her comments and hopes she and Grace can bury the hatchet. Realizing there is no one looking after Glory, Bernie demands her neighbor go back home and care for her child once Aggie has walked away. Though, Bernie does not keep quiet about Grace's actions as she quickly tells Aggie about Glory being left home alone before anyone can tell her. In later scenes, Grace ends up dropping off her baby with her father but the Bailey matriarch informs her they need to talk. The nurse tells the troublemaker she knows Glory was left at home by herself and wants answers as to why it happened. Not getting a sufficient enough answer, Aggie tells her granddaughter's mother she will report her to social services for child neglect. However, Grace tells Aggie she never wanted to have a baby and only had Glory in the hope she would bring her and Michael closer. Grace proceeds to make the mother of three a proposition, which could be to take Glory and raise her whilst she flees the cobbles. Aggie wouldn't turn down the chance to look after her granddaughter but she wouldn't want Grace to come and demand her child back in the future. For this reason, Aggie would know she would need to get rid of Michael's former lover for good before she can do any more damage. Therefore, the only way she could ensure Grace stays away is to murder her and try and hide the body so no one knows what she'd done. Will the Bailey matriarch be able to live with her guilt or will she confess her crime to the family in hopes they would support her? It was reported earlier this year the actress who plays Grace, Kate, is going to be leaving the show in the near future. According to an unnamed source, the character will bow out as a result of her relationship with Michael coming to a shocking conclusion. The insider explained, Grace and Michael's relationship will come to an explosive head resulting in her leaving the street. Their relationship has been turbulent to say the least but it's about to go up a notch once more in the autumn. It's going to be one of the major storylines on the show, they continued to tell the Sun, and this could be a teaser. Grace is going to meet her maker. The actress who plays Aggie has made a few guest appearances on the show over the past 18 months and so needs a juicy storyline to get her teeth into. Viewers know the Bailey matriarch is fiercely protective of her sons and will do just about anything to make sure they are okay. With her career in nursing being decades long, she will have the skill set a killer would need to cover their tracks. She would know the right method to use to ensure nothing came back on her and the authorities wouldn't be pointing the finger of blame at her. But can she really pull off the perfect murder?